A piece of history is on display right here in West Michigan. Apollo 15 was the first of the Apollo J missions capable of a longer stay on the moon. It launched on July 26, 1971 and landed back on Earth the following week. Well, the astronauts spent 3 days on the lunar surface doing experiments, taking photographs, and collecting lunar samples. One of those samples, a moon rock, and it's now on display at Calvin College's Bruce Dice Mineralogical Museum. Try to say that 10 times in Grand Rapids. So joining us now is Daniel Blakemore, a student at Calvin College. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So how rare is it to have this on display at a college like Calvin?
We've never had a moon rock displayed at Calvin, and our museum is relatively new. It was given to us by Mr. Bruce Dice. This is his personal collection that he decided to give to his alma mater in 2012. He had a very soft spot in his heart for Calvin, and we're the fortunate recipients of his wonderful mineral collection.
Wow, it sounds like they had just the lucky connection there, right?
That's true.
That's right. It's about the size of your living room. It's not very big, but that allows our mineral collection to be displayed in an intimate setting where you won't, or that you wouldn't be able to see at a larger institution like the Smithsonian. So it really highlights his prized collection.
Nice. And how big is the moon rock?
The moon rock is 109 grams itself, so it's not impressive in and of itself.
Right.
But what it represents about human accomplishments and our
so very
own
true.
scientific advancement is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm assuming you've gotten to see it right there in person.
Yes.
I mean, what was that like to actually see something like that?
It was really neat to unveil the moon rock. Our professor, Renee Sparks, she's our newest faculty in the geology department. She's worked very hard to attain this sample for us. She flew down to Houston last Monday, and we unveiled it. Tonight, actually, we're having a reception at the Bruce Dice Mineralogical Museum right now. So if you're in the area, you should absolutely stop by.
Exactly, so you can see it. Now, how long will this be on display?
The moon rock will be on display from tonight up until February 15. So if you haven't been to the Dice Museum before, there's no better time.
Yeah, this would definitely be a reason to lure people over that way. And as you said, quite the trip to even get it all the way to Houston and then to bring it here. That's wonderful.
Security measures are quite strict.
Now, are people of any age allowed to come see it? I know that there's some kids that want to grow up to be astronauts or just fascinated with the moon. So
everyone is invited to come.
Okay, neat.
Wonderful. Daniel Blakemore, student at Calvin College, thank you so much for being with us
Thank you so much
tonight.
for having me.
That is really awesome.
It is.